This week's update features quality of life changes and the long-awaited cash stack limit removal. Let's talk about it. So whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. The new max cash limit has come into the game, and I believe it's 2,147 quadrillion GP, which is more than enough. This means that any item above max cash can now be bought in full from the Grand Exchange, including party ads. As part of this update, Jagex has added and updated the color codes for certain coin ranges, most notably being the yellow color for the 10,000 to 1 million GP range, blue for 10 billion to 10 trillion range, purple for 10 trillion to 10 quadrillion range, and finally a brownish orange for the range above 10 quadrillion, a number with 15 zeros. Now, even though the max cash limit is a stupid high number, you are not able to have more than the regular max cash we used to have in your inventory, or sell items such as spirit shards for more than max cash, or should I say old max cash, at a time. I'm going to go ahead and assume that this was a practical limitation of implementing an update such as this. Now, if you're doing any PVM right now, please be aware that dev costs are way up, as there's an existing bug going around where specific items are being protected over far more expensive items. Take, for example, these restores and vuln bombs that are being protected over an FSOA and SGB. Just as I was rendering this video, Jagex has tweeted that they've enabled free devs just like that while they're investigating issues with these dev costs. This week sees the first part of the community hit list release with some juicy patches based on player input. You're now able to rotate your camera by using the arrow keys while holding down the shift key. Wilderness flash events will no longer close on other minigame interfaces when their timers run out. Teleport restrictions inside the wilderness are no longer existent if you're opted out of PvP. This means you'll be able to bank more easily after your Slayer and Reaper tasks, clues, skilling training, and more. If you have completed every single Wilderness Flash event at least once, and you had the Elite Wilderness achievements complete, so the Wilderness Sword 4, you're now able to teleport directly to Flash events using your Wilderness Sword as a new teleport option. Jagex finally fixes a major issue with the Demonic Skull, and that's that if you remove the Demonic Skull, you will no longer be opted into PvP upon leaving the wilderness. Previously, you would stay skulled even if you banked the Demonic Skull, and now you will no longer need to manually opt out of PvP every time you've used the Demonic Skull for something like rune crafting. Now, players are going to have a way of luring you no matter what, so please be aware of suspicious player activity like players trying to teleport you somewhere or trying to trade you over this item. God books can now be charged with multiple pages at once, and this includes illuminated god books, scriptures, and the grimoire. Training dummies can now no longer be placed as close as before around banks. The blessed flask now has a fill all option from the inventory in the bank, which will allow you to fill it with all the available extreme prayer potions you have. Back in September last year, Ironman accounts were able to start group PVM instances with regular accounts due to a major change to Ironman gameplay, and now Jagex is increasing their group PVM experience even more, as normal accounts can now affect Ironman accounts with the following spells and scrolls: Intercept, Heal Other and Group, Vengeance Other and Group, Ruby Aurora, and the Calgarian Demon Scroll. So for example, an Iron Man playing with a regular account can now do Virago using Intercept for Cade Septing, while also enjoying a critical strike chance increase from the Calgarian Demon Scroll. Players are no longer able to gather resources after Croesus has died. Arnheim now has a right-click buy option to get your seaweed and pineapple. Players will no longer experience getting stuck when using the rapid fire ability while wearing fleeting boots and a shadow glaive. Flu scan sound should now sound clearer, and Unca Onyxes and Hydroxes are no longer able to be saved when using a portable crafter. Not sure why these gems should be an exception, but with that being said, we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like down below and maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.